Hello, everyone. I'm Tatsuaki Kawai, President and CEO of Brass Corporation. We would like to thank you for watching the Brass IR channel. I would now like to explain our consolidated financial results for the first quarter of the fiscal year ending July 2025. Net sales were 3,180 million yen. This is 99% of the same period last year. Ordinary profit was 82 million yen. This is 30.1% of the same period last year. Quarterly net profit attributable to owners of parent was 52 million yen. This is 30.7% of the same period last year. Compared to the initial plan, the number of weddings held proceeded mostly as scheduled, but increased SG&A expenses like advertising and capital investment weighed on profits. Next, I will explain the trends in our key indicators. The number of weddings held was 767. This is 99.1% of the same period last year. The number of bookings was 871. This is 111.1% of the same period last year. Average sales per wedding were 3.949 million yen. This is 99% of the same period last year. Next, let me provide some additional information each item. The number of weddings held progressed in line with plan. As for orders, the acquisition trend turned upward around the second half of the previous period and continues to be strong. Regarding the average sales per wedding, although the recovery in guest numbers is sluggish, we continue to maintain a high average sales per wedding. The consolidated balance sheet is shown here. Interest-bearing debt increased due to investment in new venue openings. Now I would like to move on to our topic. We have decided to open the long-awaited venue within Tokyo's 23 wards. Yes, we'll be opening right in front of Mijiro Station on the Yamanote line. From a branding perspective, opening a venue within Tokyo's 23 wards was a long-held wish. I wouldn't go so far as to call it a dream, but I think it was a goal for the entire company. We've been fortunate enough to have a very nice venue transferred to us this time. So, it's not a brand new property like the many we have in Aichi Prefecture. We'll take an existing wedding venue right in front of Mijiro Station, renovate it to brass standards, and open it up. This property is really excellent. I liked it. Why did I decide to do it? One reason is that it's quite spacious. At our weddings, of course, our wedding planners lead the team to create great weddings. However, as I often say, truly great weddings cannot be created without a strong venue. I have said that consistently for many years. If we renovate this venue in the brass style, it will become an outstanding venue. Also, the surroundings are great. Gakushuin University is right there, and there's a lot of greenery in Mijiro. It's a 3- or 4-story building, and the view is also very nice. Tokyo has so many people living there. The number of couples having weddings and receptions is on a whole different level compared to Tokai or Kansai. We'll promote great brass weddings here, and I believe it'll be a major success. The team and organization are already set. Starting next year, we'll secure new bookings and move toward our September opening. Please look forward to it. Now, for the Q&A. I'll answer questions from our viewers. First one. Regarding the Tokyo opening, previously, you said the challenge of making it profitable was why you hadn't opened in Tokyo. Compared to regional cities, The costs are on another level, so how will you ensure profitability? Well, as I mentioned, if we were to build a new construction venue in the 23 wards, the opening cost would be on a completely different scale. However, this time we are renovating an existing property. Compared to our previous venues, the opening costs aren't that different. Our business is ultimately about volume multiplied by spending per wedding. We intend to make this one of Brasso's top performing. I believe we can do it. We will definitely ensure profitability. The second question is, bridal companies are struggling with cost management, and we also cited this as a reason for lower profits last term. How will you improve profitability going forward? That's the question. It's true that food costs and labor costs for part-time staff are rising. We have always operated with a policy of not relying on discounting. Going forward, we will continue to avoid excessive discounting while maintaining and raising spending per wedding. And above all, this is a volume business. As I have said many times, we need to return to the pre-COVID level of 5 years ago. Another key point is customer acquisition cost. Our goal is to create great weddings and fill up through reviews. Instead of simply depending on Recruit, Sexy, or other outside agents, we're now making a very concerted effort to attract customers through our own direct initiatives, which are primarily focused on our own website. By working to reduce costs in these areas, we aim to connect that directly to higher profits. This will remain an important management challenge for both this fiscal year and next. The third question is, regarding bookings, last term, orders exceeded the previous year, but is this just due to new venues, or are existing venues growing too? Please answer including current and future outlooks. As I mentioned a little earlier, looking at bookings in the first quarter of this fiscal year, the trend is clearly visible in the numbers. In the previous year, the figure was 784. This year it was 871. That does include bookings from our new venue, Olive Aria. You can see from these figures that orders are growing beyond that. So it is not only the contribution from the new venue, Olive Aria, our existing venues as a whole. Well, I can't say we're growing dramatically. We should be doing better. But we are certainly up by nearly 100 bookings from the previous year. That concludes the Q&A session. Thank you for watching this video. We'll continue to work hard towards sustainable growth. We appreciate your continued support. We'll accept questions about this video or the results, so please contact us here. Please also send any questions you'd like answered in a video here. Well then, I'll see you at the next results briefing. Thank you very much.